Ah, good morning.
How dare you creep out of my bed unannounced?
Yes, my sweet.
What are you doing?
I'm cooking breakfast.
But you don't eat breakfast.
No, not usually, but suddenly I'm hungry of a morning. Now, what do you think could be causing that?
You haven't cooked me any, have you?
No, can do. Just say the word.
Oh, no, just the thought of it. Have you been awake long?
Yeah, hours.
Doing what?
Watching my wife most of the time.
Poor soul.
You sleep beautifully.
That is not fair. You are not to look at people when they're asleep. They're too off guard. Why are you laughing?
What?
Was I being funny?
No, I just said you sleep beautifully.
I don't snore, do I?
Well,
Adam.
no, not exactly.
What then?
You sort of make purring come hither noises.
I do not.
I assure you.
Well, why didn't you then?
What?
Come hither.
Not the furthest thought from my mind, but...
But there aren't going to be any buts in our life, darling.
Look, young lady, I have a living to earn, and I work for a mere pittance because our directors are a stingy lot, but it has to be done nonetheless. Now, here I am eating my breakfast, and the coffee's ready to be poured. What?
Give it to miss.
Eh?
Work.
Oh, come on.
Look, first day back, a brand new wife, and you're going to sneak off. I mean, what kind of a man are you, Adam
A
Charles?
fool to myself, but not a fool to you. I intend to be successful, even if I have to work hard to get it. How does that sound?
Oh, if you like that sort of thing. Just one little day. What does it matter? I'll give you a note for Sir.
Oh, that's a nice try, but it just won't work.
Anyway, I'm supposed to be woken with a kiss.
Who's that?
It's in the small print.
Never read it?
Believe me.
Come on, then. A bacon and egg kiss.
Love me.
Think about that during the day. Let you know tonight. What else is in the small print?
Oh, lots.
I see.
Only got a couple of calls this afternoon. Maybe we could go out somewhere later.
Well, that's on about what we might do later.
Didn't you enjoy last night?
Enjoy? It's a very pleasant way to end a hectic day. I think I was a bit more surprised than anything else. I don't know why I should be. And then there was this morning's rude awakening.
Have a few flakes, can I?
Oh, yeah, help yourself. Bacon, egg, tomato, fried bread and sausage.
Oh,
How's
you
that?
do want me to go to work, don't you, Kathy, love?
Well, you might as well take advantage while I've got the time.
Bacon and sausage butty be grand, love.
So, you're going to tell me about this morning, then? The kettle's boiled, so I'll make the tea.
Oh, what about it?
Oh, come on, all that palaver on the landing, doors banging. You woke me up. And argumentative whispers I don't think I'm supposed to hear.
No, you weren't. I was getting up to give you breakfast in bed. Hadn't planned on colliding with Glenda in the bathroom door, though, had I?
Oh.
Insists that Kevin has priority in the bathroom and then accuses me of hogging the bathroom cabinet.
Oh, that's ridiculous. There's plenty of room.
No, you little petty. Then Kevin asked us if he could finish his bath in peace.
What do you mean? You mean he was in the bath all the time this was going on? Oh, the poor lad.
Yeah, finally Glenda's slunk back off to bed.
Yeah, banging the door. She can be a bit moody in the morning.
Yes, I know you said, look, let him get out of the way before you get up, but you know what it's like first night in a strange bed.
Yeah, and then, of course, it started down here. I had to get up then, didn't I?
Well, I asked her where the pots were. She tried to take over, then up she went again.
Yes, OK, I did tell her. Look, when I get fraught... Look, I know last night was very pleasant, but don't touch me, eh? I was petrified.
Petrified?
Well, that you'd think that last night was the go-ahead. Last night was just what I said it was at the time.
And when I said I support you, I didn't just mean by arguing.
But just a shoulder, eh? But can I come to yours, not you to mine? Not in front of those two, anyway.
Well, they didn't see.
No, I know they didn't, but supposing they had, eh?
Oh, no one like Glenda for getting hold of the wrong idea.
Precisely. But, I mean, there's nothing to get the wrong idea about, is there?
But there could be.
No, I don't want you rushing to my elbow every time I get into a state about you. I mean, I only wanted a couple of aspirins.
Kathy, about last night.
And I don't want rushing either, John. Bacon and sausage sandwich, you said, did you? Right.
Sloop.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Paul.
Well, what a surprise. What are you doing here?
I've just had breakfast, as a matter of fact.
Breakfast?
I'm staying here.
I see. I didn't know that.
Well, if you check the guest list, you'll see my name on it. Do the buses still run the same time? To the village?
Yes, they do.
Oh, good. I'll catch the 9:10.
But I didn't see you at breakfast.
I ate in the cafeteria.
I see.
I prefer that. They're, well, more friendly in there.
Well, we are very friendly towards our customers.
I'm sure you are, but I'm not just an ordinary guest, am I? I mean, having worked here, done all
Well, that doesn't make the slightest difference, I assure you.
Well, it does to me.
Well, then why did you choose to stay here?
Well, choice didn't come into it. I arrived late last night thinking I could go back to my old digs, but, well, they've changed hands. So it was too late to make other arrangements.
So you honoured us. Well, I hope you'll have a happy stay here. Are you alone?
Of course I'm alone.
I seem to remember the last time you left, you went to renew an acquaintance with a gentleman, a Mr.
Logan.
Yes, that's right. And did you?
Yes.
Mr. Johnson. No, I haven't.
Oh.
Doris?
Good morning, Mrs. Hunter.
Well, how are you?
Oh, mustn't grumble.
Miss Luke is staying with us.
Well, that's nice. For long?
Oh, I wouldn't expect so, no.
Ah, shame.
Well, it comes a bit expensive, but just while I look round.
Well, I expect we'll see lots of you, though.
I expect so.
Good. Oh, Adam.
Good morning.
Morning.
So, Doris.
Mr. Chance?
David wants a word.
Why, I haven't done anything wrong, yeah?
Fool in the office.
I shall sprint to his command.
I'm surprised you have any sprint left in you.
Oh, so am I. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Miss Luke. It just occurred to me that you might be eating in the cafeteria for economic reasons. If so, I know the restaurant is far more expensive, but I'd be very happy to serve you at staff discount prices, if that would please you.
Oh, thank you. But I'm quite happy with things as they are. Money, you see, isn't quite the problem it used to be.
And if anybody wants me, I'm in the office with Mr. Hunter.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
Oh, top of the world.
Long may it last.
Yes, well, I'm good for half an hour at least.
Stretch that a bit, could you?
Eh?
Or say 12 and a half hours?
The man is joking.
It's the way he tells them. David, those are for you.
Thank you. We have a booking for a golf club dinner.
And
It's captain, ex-captains and their wives, annual do.
suddenly?
No. The booking came while you were away, but the temp got the wrong date. Luckily, Paul can manage in the restaurant, but I have a business appointment.
Yeah,
I can't
say no
take,
more.
So, one of us should be here.
Yes, fine.
They could put a lot of business.
David,
our way.
I've said it's okay.
Well, I'm sorry to have to ask.
Why?
Well, first day back, all that.
There's no problem.
Oh, well, I wouldn't normally, but I can't stop my business appointment. I'm trying to persuade the bank to put a monthly function our way, so...
Good for you. Hello?
Hello?
Darling, look, I'm going to be late back at Chimneys. I won't be there till about 11ish.
You're joking, aren't you?
No, I'm sorry about this.
Well, what's cropped up?
Oh, it's golfers by the dozen. I'll explain when I see you.
Oh, all right.
I'm sorry, Pat.
Oh, any time.
Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, I bet that went down like a bomb.
No, she's fine.
Good.
Oh, I was so sorry to hear about Tom.
Yes, it was a mercy, really. If there was one thing he hated, it was being so dependent.
Oh, that's all very well, love, but he was very lucky to have you around. Sit down, love.
Oh, I couldn't have left him. Not when I knew. The doctor, you see, after the first stroke, said he was lucky to survive it. Then we began pretending he was going to get better. See little signs of improvement, make a big fuss of him.
Yeah, well, you do, don't you?
But in his heart of hearts, he knew it was only a matter of time.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, I was all set to come back, you see.
What, here?
Yes. Oh, it would never have worked. Oh, not between us. Friendship, yes, but never anything more. He'd argue about it, but my mind was made up. Then he was took ill. So I stayed on to visit him in hospital, you see. There was no one else. He had no one else at all over here. Then, after a while, he begged them to let him come out. They didn't want to, but, well, he kept on at them. By this time, you see, they said it was only a matter of weeks. But it was as if he wanted to see things for the last time. So he asked if I'd move in and nurse him.
That was taking a lot on, love.
Oh, well, you couldn't deny him, could you? We could get him from a wheelchair to a car. He'd pay the petrol. There was a man he knew down the road. He was ever so kind. Nothing was too much trouble. And he'd drive us round for an hour or so in the afternoons. I'd make a flask of tea and take some cake, and we'd just sit there and chat and look at things. Ordinary things. With new eyes, somehow. Then a fortnight ago, he had another stroke and they took him in. Coma. He hung on, though, longer than they expected. At least that's what they said. Oh, I'd sit there for hours on end, talking sometimes. I never knew whether he could hear me, but I talked. But I was glad for him when it was all over. I didn't like seeing him like that.
I expect you feel very empty now, though, don't you?
No. There was no love, you see. Not like there was between you and Arthur. I mean, that's a different thing altogether, isn't it? That'll never go away. It's something that'll stay with you all your life. I expect, in a way, that's a comfort.
How's Mr. Williams's clutch finished anyway? Yeah, okay, we're starting on that Peugeot engine at the moment.
Right.
Tell me you can pick the keys up at reception, right?
Can I have that order book?
Order book.
Good to have you back full-time, kid.
Oh, you just scraped by, didn't I?
Well, we muddled through. I saw our leader bring that in for you. What's he got to say for himself, eh?
It was more what David Hunter had said.
Well, you can't say that, well, still, you're indispensable, aren't you, kid?
Maybe I wouldn't mind being dispensed with.
That's what I like to hear. A bit of spirit, a bit of defiance.
No, I'm serious. All this doesn't seem so important anymore.
Well, what's important, then? Kids, is that it? Or is it just this kid?
I never got to know a child like I got to know her. She's a you know. In the world she understands, it's a completely different world from ours. I'm curious about it. Curious about what she's thinking.
Yeah, but they don't, do they? I mean, isn't it?
Feeling, then. What she's feeling.
Well, you'll soon get back to normal at this place, right?
Yeah.
Don't take it too serious, you know what I mean? Don't get involved.
No.
How about me and you having a drink at lunchtime?
How very kind. I'd love to, thank you.
Okay.
You'll be paying, won't you?
Yeah.
Coffee and biscuits?
Oh, look.
So, what are your plans then, love?
Oh, I haven't the faintest idea. They keep asking me that at the motel, as if I've sat down and planned my future, but, well, went on went. I gathered my things together and thought, where to next? And this seemed to be the most natural place, really. I found out he'd left me a bit of money.
Oh, that's nice. Mind, you deserved it, if you ask me.
Not a lot, just enough to see me settled. But here I am, ready to pick up the pieces. Work's going to be the problem, though. There's not a lot of it about these days, is there?
I've got nothing going.
What about the kitchen?
No, there's nothing there. But have you asked them? The management, I mean.
No.
Well, you should, Doris.
Well, it's a bit awkward,
Why
really.
on earth should it be?
Well, I mean, me staying there as a guest.
Don't be so silly.
Anyway, that won't be for much longer.
Why, have you found somewhere else?
Well, Edie Tatum offered.
Oh, that's an idea, isn't it?
Just for now.
Denise, hello. Mac, pull that chair up.
sure.
Sit yourself down. And listen, do you think you could ask Benny to make us a nice pot?
Pot of tea, yes, I'll get him to do that for you.
Thank
Nice to see you.
Thanks. Oh, these are for you, from Nina. We were passing a shop and she saw the box in the window and pointed and shouted, "Present for Sharon." It's from me, too, for all you've done.
She remembered my weakness for chocolates, did she?
Oh, she always remembers the important things.
Well, I'm going to hide these so Di and I can gorge ourselves in private.
She liked Diana, too.
It is funny, isn't it? Anybody who gets to know her likes her as well. She knows how to wind people around, doesn't she?
Not all of them. Didn't you notice?
Yes. When we were out shopping, she'd smile at everybody, but not everybody smiled back. You're quite right. Do you know, I don't think I'd smile at all unless I thought people were going to smile back.
Oh, well, Nina's not like that, you see. She's not that,
Calculating. No, she certainly isn't. That's what's so great about her. She's so natural, isn't she?
And the funny thing is, she has whatever those words are supposed to mean.
Who knows?
Hello. Max said you were here. Tea won't be a minute.
Thank you.
How's Nina?
Oh, she's fine. She still talks about your day at the zoo.
Oh, yeah, that was great, that was. You know, she liked the pigeons the best.
She always does. She pointed at one yesterday and said, "Zoo."
Yeah. I'll go and get the tea.
Yes, well, we didn't get much of a chance to talk when I delivered her suitcases.
Well, I thought you were a bit surprised to see Trev there. Well, he's staying at the moment. Well, he's staying for a while. He has been. Day-to-day sort of basis, you know. I've got to go soon because there's a parents' meeting at the school.
What on earth do you talk about at those meetings?
Oh, they get experts to come and talk to us. Today it's a speech therapist teaching us Maccaton.
Oh, gosh, that's difficult.
Tea up.
Thank you, love.
Yeah, Miss Sharon. There. We're going to be seeing Nina again, aren't we?
She'd love to see you, Benny.
Good.
Oh, that is nice.
Yes, and there's matching fabric, you see. She's going to make some curtains. Well, she's got time on her hands. And the paint matches, too.
Soon be a grandma, then.
Oh, dear. A mixture of delight and depression. I mean, obvious delight, but oh, what a reminder of my age.
Oh, there now, 12:30 and here I am still nattering. Where is Glenda? All this talk about the baby. I was hoping to see her.
Oh, I think she's gone down the yard with Kevin. She's taken an interest, you know. And then she's going to the clinic on the bus. She'll be back about 6 o'clock, I think.
Ah.
Doris, I've taken a lodger.
Yes, I had heard.
What have you heard? It's all right, you can tell me, because it hit the grapevine long before he moved in.
Just that you'd taken this chap in. I only found out myself because I was interested in coming here, if you'd have me.
I'm sorry, Doris. I never thought.
Be here long, will he?
Well, a month or so, yes. And then Kevin's going to finish the room, because it's only half decorated, as you can see. But John doesn't seem to mind. I wish Glenda didn't.
John?
Yes. Oh, you'd like him. He comes from Ramsbottom. That's where we moved from, funny enough. And he was on his own, and the motel became too expensive for his firm's budget, so he's been ever so good to me, and I asked him if he'd like to come and lodge here.
Oh, I see.
He's a very nice man. He's here now. Hello!
I'd better be
Park
going.
the car and cross the road. Best, don't you reckon? Oh, sorry, I didn't realise.
I haven't had a chance to get anything ready yet.
Oh, don't worry. I'll nip swiftly down the chippy if you like.
John, this is Doris, Miss Luke. We used to work together at the motel.
Miss Luke.
Pleased to meet you.
Plates and chips all round, be all right, will it?
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm just off.
No, stay and have something with us.
Oh, yes, do, Doris. You might as well.
Oh, no, really.
Well, I'll nip down the corner then.
Yeah, well, wait till I get my purse, will you?
Well, I'll see you round the motel then, I dare say,
Yes,
Kath.
well, it's ever so nice to see you again. And keep smiling, eh? And happy flat hunting.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye.
Hey, I can't afford the chips, you know. Business isn't that bad.
Get me a bit of roll off, will you, if you've got it? And I'll do some bread and butter and I'll put the plates out.
Nice woman.
Oh, yes, yes. She's just lost somebody very close to her. It's a shame, really.
I didn't frighten her off, though, did I?
No, but gossip might have.
That is what I call a pretty sight.
Don't ever do that to me again. I've got better ways of making my heart miss a beat. Who's a clever darling, then?
I am? In what way particularly?
Well, getting the night off.
Who said anything about that?
Well, haven't you?
Nope, I had 40 minutes to spare before the golfers bowl in from the 19th hole, so I jumped into my car, broke all records from Crossroads to here to find my wife eating baked beans.
What about David?
What?
Well, couldn't he stay on?
No, he's trying to coax some money out of a bank.
What?
Regular functions at the motel, that sort of thing. The temp got the wires crossed, hence the panic.
Well, it's ruined our evening.
Yeah.
And I don't suppose you even argued.
What, me? Argue with David Hunter? I mean, he's the boss man. I'm only the yes man. But together, oh, we make quite a combination, Mrs. Chance. The time will come, and the tune will be quite different. And we shall be the ones who are calling it.